Hey guys, I was really thinking about how important it is to take care of ourselves. You know, it's really funny how we have routines for everything like skincare, hair care, and everybody do it very well without even overdoing it. But nobody talks about how to take care of down there, like down there. So I really appreciate it if you really talk about it because honestly, there are misinformation regarding how to take care of your V, like your vagina. So today this brings me to my topic of how to take care of your vagina, like how to wash your vagina without really overdoing it. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this channel we talk about everything regarding health. But if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Ibirisi Christabel. I'm your registered nurse, registered midwife, registered public health nurse, and a BSc in nursing science holder. So today I have 5 steps to better your vaginal health. So that's what we'll be talking about today. But before that, I really have to make something clear to you people. There is a difference between vagina and the external genitalia, that is also known as the vulva, because the way you take care of the external genitalia is different from the way you take care of the vulva. But I'll be showing you guys the anatomy of the external genitalia so you know the difference between the vulva and the vagina itself. Now here is the mons pubis, which is being covered by the hair. The labia majora, which is the two large fleshy folds that extend from this mons pubis and then covers the entire external genitalia. If you look at it, it's too big. Then the labia minora is this thin folds, but it is inside the labia majora. Here is the clitoris. The other part underneath it is the urethral opening where the urine comes out. Then this is the vagina opening that leads to the vagina itself. The difference between these two is that the external genitalia is the one of the outer part of the female reproductive system. That is this one you are seeing here. But the vagina is an internal structure which extends from the vagina opening to the cervix. That is why it's a two different places. Now, since you guys know the difference between the vagina and the vulva, let's dive into today's topic. So today I have 5 steps to better your vaginal health. So number one is douching. You have to avoid douching. Now, what is douching? Douching is the process of you cleaning the inside of your vagina with all these soaps. And you know most of these soaps contains water mixed with vinegar, baking soda, or even iodine. Because some people, and you guys use it because some people have already believed that it helps with cleanliness, getting rid of odor, help prevent infection and every other thing. But it is not recommendable. It is not good for the body. Here is why it's not recommendable. Number one is that the vagina is self-cleansing. It has a bacteria we call normal flora. These bacteria are harmless bacteria in our vagina. It helps to fight off infection. Like any infection that comes, it will help to fight it out. Example of such bacteria is lactobacillus. So since it's self-cleansing, you don't need to use any soap to chook your hand in your vagina to start washing it. You don't need to do that. The vagina itself will do that, will play that role for you. Another thing that bacteria does is to help balance the acid-based nature of your vagina. Another reason is that it will disrupt, but let me use the word upset, the natural pH balance of your vagina. Remember I told you initially that the vagina is both acidic and alkaline in nature, right? So if you douche a lot, you will disrupt the balance of that pH. One will be greater than one and the other will be less than one. Like it will no longer be equal again, and that can predispose you to risk of having infections such as vaginal candidiasis or even bacterial vaginosis. So you will be prone to having such infection because you have already disrupted the nature of your vagina. So another reason is that you'll be prone to some health risk. Research has made it known to us that you douching can link you to having PI, that's pelvic inflammatory disease, some fertility issues, and most importantly complications during pregnancy, because most pregnant women practice douching because they believe at that point in time, since their vagina is smelly, that with all this discharge that's coming out in their body, that they should use harsh soap or soap on it. So the best way to wash your vagina is to use warm water or even mild soap, like all these unscented mild soap, these ones that doesn't use to smell. Because the more smelly the soap, the more chemical they use in doing such soap. So stop using harsh chemicals. It will irritate your vagina. It will cause disruption of the pH. So avoid using soap to wash your vagina. Just use warm water or even a mild soap to wash the external genitalia, and that is it. Leave your vagina alone. So number 2 step is wiping the right way. Wiping the right way is all about you having a very good hygiene and preventing what? Infection. Here is how you wipe. Number 1, after using the toilet, if you want to wipe with the tissue, most times I even prefer to wash, because washing is better than you using toilet tissue. But if you are using a toilet tissue, if you want to wipe from the front to the back, that is from your vagina to the back, to the anus, which is the back. Because if you do it that way, if you wipe from the back to the front, that means you are trying to spread disease from the rectal area to the vagina, and that can predispose you to having urinary tract infection. But 3 is shaving carefully. I know grooming your vagina is a personal choice, I know, but I think trimming is preferable, because the pubic hair plays a vital role in preventing infection, especially preventing abrasion to the labia. I've showed you where the labia is, right? It will prevent abrasions from there, like all these knots and cuts when you shave entirely, like when you remove the hairs entirely. With that, you might even have some boys, because most times people do shave entirely, and after everything they'll start having boys, or so that boys can serve as a point of entry for infection. So that is why it's good to trim, not remove entirely, so that it will reduce the buildup of what? Bacteria, and the risk of what? Having infection. Another reason why it is important for you to trim is to avoid itching. Most times when you remove all the hair entirely, it will lead to itching, and the more you scratch the place, the more it might be opening some small spots where there will be another point of entry for infections. Another one is it will prevent skin irritation. Trimming is less likely to cause skin irritation and ingrown hairs compared to full hair removal methods like shaving or waxing. The number 4 step is do not forget to wash after sexual intercourse. Cleaning the genital area after sex can help to remove bacteria, sweat, bodily fluid, which can predispose you to having what? Urinary tract infection, especially in women. But that do not take note, that do not play a role in preventing STI. Because the other time I heard one person like that in her video said that you washing off after sex can reduce, in fact, you washing off after sex can reduce you having sexually transmitted infection. That is a very big lie. It cannot prevent you from having STI, because STI is being contacted through exchange of bodily fluid. It's through sexual intercourse, just like the way you contact HIV. That's why you contact STIs. It's not something that you have to prevent by washing off the fluid. So if you want to prevent STI, this way you have to protect yourself by wearing the normal thing you're supposed to wear, like condoms and every other thing. For women, cervical cap. So it has nothing to do with washing of fluid. The one that really had something to do with it is urinary tract infection. It will prevent urinary tract infection, especially for what? Women, not sexually transmitted infections. Take note of that. The last step in my plate is wearing of what? Cotton undies. Avoid nylon type of undies. Cotton is much more preferable. It is recommendable. The reason being that, number 1, cotton is a fiber that naturally circulates air to the genital area, and that will help to keep that particular area dry and avoid the buildup of moisture. Because if there is moisture buildup, it will increase the risk of having infections such as vaginal candidiasis and bacterial vaginosis. Number 2, cotton helps to absorb sweat and moisture, which helps to prevent irritation and chafing. I know you'll be asking me what chafing is. Chafing is when your skin rubs together. Like there are some moments in time whereby you wear pants and then your skin will be rubbing together, causing friction. Most times it's present with redness, discomfort, and even pain between your laps or groin. So by following this practice, you'll be able to maintain your vaginal health and also reduce infection and irritation. So guys, this is it for today's topic. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any thoughts regarding this video, you can write that on the comment section. I will definitely reply that. And most importantly, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the post notification to get my video anytime I post, and most importantly, like. Bye.